Hey MVP users, this video is going to teach you how to use MVP for commercial leads or prospects. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here to our leads section. I'm going to go ahead and find just an existing lead that's already in here. All right, so here we are on our leads call view page. Remember to use your call filters when you're on these pages. So currently we're on personal. This is going to show me a list of everybody that has a personal account in MVP, which is what you create automatically when creating a lead. As soon as you add in any commercial information, you will create a commercial account and they will show on the commercial filter. Here we show that we have no commercial leads. So let's go ahead and come over here to personal call filter one more time. I'm going to click the details on the far right. Let's pick Gordon Turner here. I'm going to go ahead and change or add in some commercial information. Go ahead and click add. And we're going to go ahead and fill in this information. All that you really have to have is the top 4 lines filled in here for this commercial information. And the best contact is going to be the person that takes care of the insurance. It's not always the owner. So let's go ahead and put Cindy, and that is the manager. And then you can go ahead and put her phone number, how to contact her there. Okay, so now you know that you're going to contact Cindy at Gordon's Body Shop, and this is the phone number and her title. All of these boxes are optional and up to you if you want to go ahead and fill them in. If you want to fill these in, feel free to do so, but it is not required. Okay, so go ahead and click save, and I'm going to save this lead, and I'm going to show you what happens now that we've added in some commercial information. Okay, so going back to our call view page for leads, we see Gordon Turner still here. We are on our personal call view page or call filter. I'm going to go ahead and click on commercial, and we now see Gordon is here. He has a commercial opportunity. All that you have to do to allow someone to show up on the commercial call filter is just add in commercial information. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into his account and let's talk about adding in some quotes. Moving down here, we're going to go ahead and click on commercial. You can add in any commercial claims. Go ahead and click add. Commercial involved, obviously it's the business. Let's go ahead and put the claim date and check it at fault. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do our commercial quote. Go ahead and click add. Here you're going to be able to click or to choose the commercial type. What type of product are you currently quoting? Quite a few businesses will require a couple different policies. So let's start with let's do Bob. Pick the carrier. If it's not here, go ahead and pick other and then just type in the company name. I'm going to go ahead and type in just other company here for you. Then we're going to choose effective date, just like you're adding in just a normal quote, just fill in some basic information. This box right here is going to be notes for agency staff. Okay, so all of the notes in this box are going to be for your eyes only. It's not going to be sent via the quote comparison. Okay. However, we do want to make sure we add in a document showing their current their quote that we've done for them, so they can see that. They can see their coverages, payment options, anything like that. Just because every commercial policy has so many different coverages, we just go ahead and just let you attach your file. Remember, when you're attaching a file to add and to send via the quote comparison, it can only be 2 pages maximum on that PDF file. Okay. If you want to add an existing commercial policy information, you are more than welcome to. Check that box, pick who they're currently with. Let's put our renewal date, term length, premium. And then you're going to be able to choose a file and attach their deck pages that they sent it to you. So you can attach deck pages here. This can be a document that is bigger than 2 pages because we are not sending their current deck pages via the quote comparison. We're just storing it here. Okay. you can always take this specific quote off the comparison and show any other quotes that you've added. So let's go ahead and add here. Let's do workers' comp. Again, just fill in some information about your quote. Let's attach it. Perfect. And if you don't have any existing policy information, you don't want to add it in there, you don't have to. It's up to you. All right, so we've added in here quotes. You can add as many commercial quotes in here as you would like to. This is your remove button to go ahead and remove that quote completely. If they send you more than just those deck pages, multiple documents for one type of quote, come up here to your file storage section and go ahead and attach any other files. Remember, this is a storage file section for each specific household. So here we're going to have up to 100 megabytes of room for storage or files for this household, whether they pertain to personal or commercial. I'm going to go ahead and click Save Lead. We would want to go ahead and click Convert to Prospect, but real quick, I'm just going to show you what they're going to look like on the leads page with the quote in there, just show you that nothing really changes. Okay, so still see Gordon's name here. If I click the arrow to the left of Gordon's name, it does show me his business information first. Okay, there's his business information. I don't have any other quotes in here, so my combined total savings for commercial is $650. Okay, if I go to the personal call view page, let's give a second to load here. Coming here, we see we've got the arrows to the left of Gordon's name clicked, and we show the household members first. If there's any personal lines quotes, they would show first, and commercial would show at the bottom. Okay, so just going to prioritize based on which call filter you are on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move. Actually, we're going to go to the details. We're going to convert to prospect. You're moving it the same way you would as personal lines. However, if you're just someone that works commercial, you're going to make sure that you're working off of the commercial call filter on every single call view page. We've got quite a few people here. Okay, so we see Jonathan, Taylor, Gordon, and Bob. We see Jonathan and Bob here. Okay, so we are going to, you can see someone both personal and commercial. I can pipeline Bob's personal, which is where I'm at right now. Let's pipeline him to Tuesday. I'm going to click save because it's no call attempt right here. Okay, so we're not logging a phone call for Bob. We're just hiding him from the personal call view page. We're pipelining him. I'm going to go ahead and click refresh, and Bob's gone. Okay, I am on my personal call filter. Let's go ahead and click on commercial. Bob is still here. The reason why Bob is still here is because we have to pipeline commercial and personal separate. Bob would disappear for the day if we had logged a phone call for him at all, but he will not disappear or pipeline out unless we come over here and do commercial pipeline until. Okay, so we can do, let's say next week, the end of next week. Okay, you can go ahead and do that, click save. If I refresh this page, Bob has now disappeared for the day. Okay, so as usual, as always, I mean, on any call view page, you still want to start at the top of the list, work your way down to the bottom. This is the page that you come to call from. Notice that we do see their business information first, and then down here we have all their personal lines information. Okay, if you view the quote comparison, it's still going to show everything. If you are currently only working on commercial and you don't want to show them any of the personal line stuff because that's not part of your department, come over here to the quote sheet. We're going to take the auto off the comparison, take the home off the comparison, take life off the comparison. Look at this, we got all these on here. Take umbrella off comparison, and take specialty. Make sure you check to see if there's multiple specialty quotes, and we're going to leave commercial the way they're at. So go ahead and click Save Prospect. We've made that change. Let's go ahead and view our quote comparison, and now it only shows commercial on here. Okay, so if you're currently only working on commercial or only working on personal, that's what you can do to be able to hide all the other quotes from there. All right. So that's your best practice with commercial. Commercial free game is going to be visible to everybody across the agency as well. It works the same as like personal free game. So I checked free game. There's nothing that is free game, but let's take a look here. Let's take a look at a different page. All right, so this is what you are going to see. We're on a commercial call view page. We don't have free game checked, but if you go ahead and check free game, you'll be able to see any commercial accounts that become free game. These may not live on personal. So if you have any other staff members that are going to, that are putting in commercial information but aren't contacting people, you'll be able to pick those up from there. You can also always have people change ownership. So if someone's done working personal lines, whether they've sold it or not, go ahead and take a look at how them change ownership. To change ownership, we're going to go ahead and go to the quote sheet. We've got our ownership right here, and you're going to be able to select the person you'd like to change ownership to. Okay. Want to remember, if they have sold personal lines, they need to at least add in some business information, and then you'll be able to find their cross-sell opportunities over here in the customer section. That's the best practice for using MVP for commercial use. We will be working on revamping commercial here in the future. We would appreciate all of your feedback, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at any time. Thank you.